Hello, my divinities. My name is Laura, and I want to remind you how grateful I am for your presence. I want to start off today's collectives with we have a lot of songs coming in, and one of them, I'm going to start with the first one, my favorite one. That's the one I'm going to start with. It took me a while to find this one because it's in French. It would just keep playing. I don't know French, so I was like, what song is this? And it turns out it's a song by Indila called Love Story. It is just precious. So let's read out the lyrics. So it says, with his soul suffering, he lives but hardly speaks. He waits before that picture from a long time ago. He is not crazy. He believes in it. That's all. He sees her everywhere. Standing, he is waiting for her, a rose in hand. He expects nothing but her. Nothing around him makes sense, and the air is heavy. An absent look, he is alone and often talks to her. He is not crazy. He loves her. That's all. He sees her everywhere. Standing, he's waiting for her. Standing, a rose in hand. No, nothing can hold him back now in his love story. And then it just repeats in his love story, Take my hand, promise me that everything will be fine, hold me tight, near to you I still dream. Yes, I want to stay, but I no longer know how to love. I've been too stupid. I beg you, stop how much I regret. No, I didn't want all this. I will become rich and I will offer you all my gold. And if you don't care, I will wait for you in the harbor. And if you ignore me, I will offer you my last breath of life in my love story. One candle can light up the night. One smile can build a whole empire. And there is you and there is me and nobody believes in it. But love turns a fool into a king. And if you ignore me, I'll keep fighting again and again. It's your love story. Shouts of joy, some tears, we're off. We live in this love story. And it just keeps love story. Okay, so I thought that was a beautiful song. It's the rhythm is like a sped up waltz, but if you slow it down, it would be a perfect waltz. It's so freaking cute. Anywho, although the song is super cute, I feel like it's referring to somebody who has continuously messed up. So I say continuously because if this person had messed up one time, the regret would not be hitting this hard. Because that is somebody who's like, the regret feels like it's consuming them. I don't know. It felt too heavy. It felt like somebody had they're at the point where they feel like they can't do anything else. So they're getting desperate almost. Let's see. What does this have to do with today's collective? Number 18. Oh, number 19 right next to it. And number 12. All right. So number 12 is Tezcatlipoca, ancient god of the night, of war, of education, and temptation. He is portrayed holding a mirror with which he kills his enemies, forcing them to face their contradictions and discordance. For this reason, he is governed by the archetype of chaos, but he is also capable of sacrificing himself. In fact, he lost a leg after using it as bait to attract the monster Cipactli, whose body was used to form the earth and human beings. So before I continue reading, I want to note the fact that the mirror points out that whoever the story is about, they are seeing themselves clearly and they don't like what they're seeing. It's destroying them because they're facing their contradictions and their cognitive dissonance. Also, they're like sacrificing themselves for sure. They are in this energy of like, my whole life is yours, even if you don't want it, just so you know. Okay, so it says, assess in a period of pause and meditation what needs to be sacrificed to leave the chaos you find yourself in. You will thus be able to obtain great advantages from this new perspective. Oh, okay, so again, this is somebody, remember in the song it said, it said, I will become rich and offer you all my gold. And if you refuse, 2, I will wait for you by the harbor. And if you ignore me, I will give you my last breath. And then the 4th line that caught my eyes where it says, nobody believes it, but love turns a fool into a king. So this is somebody they're willing to sacrifice a lot for you to look their way. But there's a line, there's a line where this goes from romance into too much, right? So it depends. Let's see. We'll see. Number 18, emotions. It says, remember to put your heart into what you're doing. Otherwise, the results will be exclusively tied to the satisfaction of your ego and will stagnate in a swamp. Like I said. Number 19, this is memory. Take advantage of the reserve of culture and experience that the people that came before us have accumulated. So this is somebody that you know because they're going off of what they already know of you. And they're putting their whole heart, almost like they might feel like they have one last chance. I don't know if you agree with that, but that's how they feel. We'll see. Let's see. What does this have to do with today's collective? We got the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, perfect. The Queen of Wands and the Tower. The Queen of Cups. Okie doke. King of Pentacles. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Judgment. The Moon. What the fuck? Okay. All right. So this could work out a couple of different ways. Okay. I see 3 queens, but I feel like this is more representative of the king's emotions. But I could be wrong. This could be 3 different queens. But I feel I'm going to go off what I feel, okay? So we have a married couple here, King and Queen of Pentacles. But we do have the 8 of Cups following the Queen of Pentacles. So this feels like somebody who possibly approached you while they were still married. Maybe they were already separated and they were just in a legal contract, but they were still technically married. And that did not work out for the collective. Or worst case scenario, because remember, this is what's it called? A scale, right? Only you know which side of the scale you're on. For others of you, this person walked away from you to go join a Queen of Pentacles, and they now regret that. So if it was somebody who maybe this is somebody you work with and they wanted to date you, or they took you out to dinner and then you realized, oh my God, this person is still married. They regret that. They regret that approach. They want to try again, but with the Moon, they're a little bit at a loss how. They keep feeling, this person feels like they're in love with you, okay? So I don't know if this is somebody who lied to you, because that song was, oh my God, it was heavy with regret. I don't know if this person feels like you'll never see them with respect, or they're scared that you'll never forget how they approached you, or if this is somebody who literally left you for someone else, they feel like you'll never forget what they did. But with the 6 of Wands, they feel triumphant right now, which means that they've most likely dissolved this marriage. Either one, or they're about to. Either one, this is somebody who maybe didn't even realize that they didn't want to be married until they met you. And now they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I approached them like that. And they're trying to fix it so that they can come towards you because there's accountability. This is not, keep in mind, this story will only apply. This is not somebody who's coming towards you with excuses, with gaslighting, with manipulation. That's not. This is somebody who's going to say, I know what I did. I know what I did. That was fucked up. I should have never done that. And they're going to take accountability for it. With the Two of Swords, I don't know that you're going to be receptive to it. I don't know. I don't know. However, with the Nine of Pentacles, this scene here where she's on a balcony, it's making me think, you guys know I'm Mexican, right? My grandparents and my parents, my whole family is Mexican as fuck. Serenading is a very normal thing for Mexicans, like serenata, to bring either, my grandpa would do it just with a guitar, but other people would bring a whole mariachi, and I mean, he would do that too, but only on special occasions. So I feel like somebody here, either they've prepared something for you, because look how these two play out together. Like, this is somebody who you haunt them. Okay, they in the song it said that what he talks to her often, he hears her, whatever. It felt like you're haunting them. You're haunting them. They are, I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling, because I'm not trying to degrade the masculine, but it's not a degradation. It's more like they're coming to put their heart at your feet. And so that's what I mean. Like, I'm not saying that like they're going to submit to you, like they're going to roll over, like they're some bitch. That's not what I'm saying. But if they had been resisting, because that's what it's about. They had been resisting. Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. They had been resisting letting you know how they felt. They had been resisting coming to you, but their heart is just, right now, their emotions are so acute, poignant, those are the words coming to mind, that it's running everything. They can't run from anymore. And with the Tower, you might be shocked, because maybe you never expected to hear this from this person, but they're ready. I don't know if they've made creations, because again, this is making me think of the serenatas. So I don't know if they've made songs about you. I don't know if they've made poetry about you, if they made some type of art. Let's see. Now, it could just be that you'll feel this when they, give the declaration of love, but they do see you as the sexiest thing walking this earth. Clarify Queen of Cups. Ooh. Well, there we go. King of Swords. Is this the same King of Swords that showed up in the reading yesterday? Again, it's a spectrum, right? And yesterday in the reading, I said the King of Swords is from the past, but it could be that this is somebody from the past, meaning you already know them, nothing happened, but you already know who they are. Clarify Queen of Cups. Look, I cannot. Clarify Queen of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, all right. The Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Star. Oh yeah. Again, this will only apply to you if this is somebody who already got a divorce. How do we know that? Well, because first of all, they're showing up with King of Swords. They're very motivated. You have made a king out of a fool. You turned a fool into a king, basically, because they, with expeditiousness, went to go get a divorce, because they were like, oh no, I cannot. They want to show you respect. They want to come towards you in a respectful way. Remember the mirror, right? They've seen themselves and they didn't like what they saw. So they're trying to come towards you in a different way, because they want you to also be able to respect them, which, good. They want to swallow their words. They hate however it is that they approached you. Sorry, I had to turn off the candle. They hate that. They are deeply regretful. But now they're showing up with Nine of Pentacles, which is your match. Both people single. So this is not somebody coming towards you who is still married. If somebody comes towards you and they're still married, this is not your story. I know you may want it to be, because that song is beautiful. I highly suggest you go listen to it. But it's not. By the way, did I mention that the person singing the song is called Indila? Okay. Love story, Indila. Anyways, this is somebody who's ready to like, they did this quickly. They were like, let's go. lickety split. They ain't got time for bullshit. They're ready to come and invest in a connection with you. They want to make things right. They will be holding themselves accountable. That's why this does not feel toxic. This does not feel like somebody who betrayed you. This honestly feels like somebody that maybe approached you while they were still in a relationship. Because it feels a lot more honorable. If somebody betrayed you and then, oh, my bad, wrong person, come back, maybe that would apply too, but I don't know. I'm not rooting for that one. Clarify Six of Wands. Five of Wands, clarify Six of Wands. Oh, okay. We've got the Three of Wands. Oh, there he is. King of Cups. Nine of Cups. With the page. Look. I'm telling you, they've written something. I don't know if they've... Is this like the Notebook type of shit? They've felt a lot of passion. And I don't know, you know how in the Notebook, and I'm not a huge fan of that movie, but there are pieces of it that I do think are cute. And the fact that he wrote her a letter every day and then she got to read them all in one go, like a book, that's pretty fantastic, right? So I don't know if this person's been writing you letters. I don't know if this person's been writing in their journal for forever, how long y'all have been separated. They're going to bring it to you so you can read it. I don't know if they've written you a book. They've written music for you. Whatever they've done, it's like to show you how passionately they feel about you. Yeah, you have sparked creativity in this person. You are their muse. Because remember in the song, it's like they see you as something someone so worthy of being with, that they're like, what do you want? You want me to build an empire? You want me to get rich? Do you want the breath from my lungs? What do you want? Oh, and he said he said that in the Notebook. He was like, what do you want? Okay, I don't know if that's connected. But they are, oh my God, you have this person so in love with you. It sparked a change. It sparked some massive change. If they were, with the Five of Wands, if they had been stuck in some situation. So let's say this is somebody you work with, right? And they ask you out on a date, there's chemistry, and then you realize during the date, they'd let you know, that they're still legally married. So marriage isn't really their goal. You're like, oh, wait. You should have never asked me out on a date or something like that. Maybe a coffee, I don't know. Your response fueled a change in them. They want to be someone you're proud of. They want to be someone that you are happy to be seen with, that you're not ashamed or embarrassed to be around. So with the Three of Wands, you sparked this transformation. Look, the 5 and the 3, again, it's the 8. And it happened quickly. Now, for a long time, they might not have told you, because Six of Wands is also a little bit of ego, a little bit of pride, right? They might not have told you just how deeply you affected them. Maybe for some time, they were kind of drinking their sorrows away. Yeah, Nine of Cups, especially if they felt haunted. If they felt like you were haunting them, I could totally see this person drinking their pain away, trying to make it go away. And then they realized this isn't stopping. So they started getting it out of their system by writing it down somehow, or maybe making videos. I don't know what they were doing, but they created something. You sparked creativity in them. You inspired them. All of a sudden, they had a plan for how to be a better man, how to be a better person, because this might not be a man, right? But how to be a better person. Clarify Ten of Wands. The Fool. I swear to God, if a king or an emperor comes out, I'm going to just launch this deck across the room. Five of Swords. Wow. Yeah. You have turned, well, not you. Their love for you, let's put it that way. The emotion that they carry for you has turned this fool into a king. they had to address their issues. That's the mirror, right? They had to look within, because it's like they start examining themselves, because this is accountability, taking responsibility. And they had to examine themselves of why wouldn't I be able to match with someone like that? Why are they not looking my way? The mirror. What is the song of Michael Jackson? Started looking at the man in the mirror. That's what they were doing. Let's look at that song now. So many songs coming up. Let's see. It says, I'm going to make a change for once in my life. Yes, this is it. It's going to feel real good. Going to make a difference. Going to make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, the wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, because they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer if they want to make the world a better place. Take a look at yourself and then make a change. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize that there are some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, because they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. And again, the chorus plays over and over. So you have inspired this person. I don't know what it is that you do. You might be somebody who's like a social worker. Something about the responsibility that you carry has inspired this person to look at themselves and be like, damn, I've been selfish. I'm a little too focused on me and having fun. Maybe they were somebody who just kind of lived life for themselves, for enjoyment with the Nine of Cups. But now you have inspired them to be a better version of themselves. They realized that the way that they were living was just very short-sighted. It wasn't getting them anywhere. They might have been very like, I don't know, the fact that we chose these decks, it's very riding off into the sunset, lone wolf type of energy. And now they're like, that's toxic. I don't want to do that anymore. That's not who I want to be. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this was fated. You were supposed to come into this person's life, but here's where fate and destiny still have to work together with human free will. You were supposed to come across this person's path. You were supposed to inspire these feelings, but it's their choice whether they actually act on that or they just party harder to ignore the feelings. And maybe initially they started partying harder. And look at that. Look at this. I cannot. They started healing. They can't live like this anymore. It bothers them. They don't want to be this version of themselves. Clarify Two of Swords. I fucking knew it. I knew we'd get the Fool and eventually the Emperor or King. I fucking knew it. Clarify Two of Swords. Knight of Cups. The Tower. The Wheel of Fortune again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And again, the Lover. Okay. Because with the Tower coming out twice, they never expected for this to go down this way. I don't think this might have been somebody who was just very happy, or they thought they were very happy living life the way they had. And then they realized they were only happy because they were escaping their life. Either they were drinking a lot, they were smoking a lot, they might have been popping pills, or maybe they were using sex. They were using something in their life to escape their reality. And with the Two of Swords, again, they're like, what the hell was I doing? They don't like that. They don't like that version of themselves. The version of themselves that was very, in Spanish, we call them a Don Juan, very player-like. They might have liked forming emotional connections and then again, riding off into the sunset and being near you showed them how this is very, it's not going, you see how there's stairs in every direction, upside down, going sideways, going up. It's not going anywhere. They want to be an emperor now. This is so cute, guys. Oh my God. You know me, I'm a sucker for love stories. Clarify 9 of Pentacles. Let's see. Especially love stories that include transformation. Yes, bitch. Yes, King of Pentacles. Santa Muerte. Yep. I just said transformation. All right. Ace of Pentacles. So they came across a real one, is how they feel. You have inspired such transformation because this might have been somebody who was working to build wealth. But if you notice, even though they were working to build wealth, there's only like, what, a few flowers here? When normally it should be bursting with flowers, right? And here you are with your sword, not letting anybody, fuck around with you, but full of flowers. So they realized you've transformed your life and it inspired them to transform theirs. But they definitely have put you on like this pedestal. They see you as you're just so unique and so different. They want to work on this. Look, Ace, they want to work on this. They feel like there could be nothing better than you acknowledging them or seeing them for who they are, all the work that they've done. Clarify Queen of Wands. We've got the 7 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, clarify Queen of Wands, 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, I don't know where you two met. I don't know how, because again, this is a collective, so it's going to work across the spectrum, right? But this is somebody who sees you every day, or you see, maybe not every day, but they are a part of your daily routine. Like maybe occasionally you go to this gas station and fill your gas and they're the clerk working there, or they also go at the same time, something about that. And there's this regret, I'm telling you, deep regret. Like, oh, why did they see me that? Why did I behave that way? And it's a lot of introspection. You've really inspired a lot of introspection because this is like the 7 of Swords, but it's unearthing something that had been long buried. What had been buried? Hope and self-reflection. So the way that they see you has made them bring out what it is that they had lost, what it is that they had been living without. And it inspired them to change. Page of Pentacles. They started little by little implementing a different way of life. Because with the 7 of Cups, before they might have been, having multiple options. They might have been playing around. They weren't really serious. Now they're serious. They're dead serious. Okay. Clarify the Tower. The Hermit. There it is. Queen of Pentacles. King of Wands. 4 of Swords. Look, so now that they realize that, they're like, okay, they know which type of thing needs to come back to life, which is hope, self-reflection, accountability, and which things need to be put away. Which part of them is like, I don't want to, that's a part of me that I don't want to do anymore. Look, I'm telling you, just as they might have needed to finalize a divorce. And it might have taken them a long time. Maybe whoever this Queen of Pentacles was, they could have been giving them a hard time to where it would have taken them forever to get the divorce done. It would have included a lot of money to get the divorce done. And that really had them anxious. And so maybe they just kind of let it go like, oh, one day we'll get it done. But then you came along and boom, all of a sudden, fuck it, divorce. This needs to be signed, sealed, delivered. Because they were not going to chance coming towards you again while being in this situation. Because even though they did show up with King and Queen of Pentacles over here, remember that it also had the 8 of Cups following the Queen. So I don't think these two were together. Or if they were, let's say they were living together, the Queen has emotionally checked out. And I believe both of them have. This wasn't a happy marriage. And I've been in that place where You are living with somebody that you can't stand. You're not in love with anymore. And it's worse. It is so much worse living with someone like that than it is to get divorced. Like, it really is. So I think that they were in that place of like possibly being separated, or if they were living together, being very unhappy. It was eating them up alive. Look at these bugs. This was the casket. Remember the Seven of Swords, the one that they came out of? Until they finally were like, I don't want to live like this anymore. What the hell am I doing? It was like a sudden realization of like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I even here? And then boom, King of Wands. Action is being taken. Oh my God. Okay, so this is a lot more favorable. I was worried a little bit because I was like, oh Lord. For the majority of you, this is a good read. If you still take this and try to fit it into a really distorted situation, well, that's on you. But I think that for the majority of you, this King of Swords that showed up yesterday. When I say I don't think it's someone from the past, as in I don't think that this is someone who betrayed you. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like someone who's embarrassed by how they approached you, but it's not someone who has turned their back on you, backstabbed you. That's not what I'm seeing here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As usual, I look forward to feedback, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.